Here's my statement. How about that? Huh? That was unbelievable. You know, and it was pretty crazy how calm I was and everybody around us. All the players were, man, they were so focused. And we've talked about it for weeks and weeks about staying focused and not getting caught up into the crowd, you know, talking to the other team, you know, all those kinds of things. And we just played a really, really solid game. I talked to our guys about giving ourselves a chance to win in the fourth quarter. We were at 46 plays offensively in the first half. I knew we had a chance to win the ball game because we knew if we could get between 45 and 50, we would have them gassed. We'd have a chance to win in the fourth quarter. And we came out and were a little slow in the third quarter offensively, and our defense kept us in it. It kept us in it, got us a couple turnovers, which we needed. Sully was kicking the ball great. You know, he must have not been using them up in practice because he hasn't made anything in practice. And he's a gamer. He's a gamer. It was awesome to see him come out and strike the ball so well. But to get into the fourth quarter, drive it down, kick a field goal, which I think that, you know, that's big time adversity when you're down there thinking you're going to tie the game up, and you got to kick a field goal. Defense comes out, gets a stop, and then we go down and have a chance to win it on the last play of the game. And man, I'm so happy for our kids. So happy for our kids because this is what they came to play for. And they came here to win every game. They came here to be first. And we didn't come to play today to be second. We came here to win the ball game. We were going to be aggressive, and when we failed on fourth down, our defense came up big and didn't give many plays up. But I couldn't be proud of our players. I'm so happy for them.
Joey, could you take us back to that last series? You tried going over the top. What happens there?
Well, you got to get in at all costs, but I wasn't going to. We talk about it in the RB groups all the time. If you're going to dive into the end zone, you're not going to put the ball out there. You're going to dive in with your whole body. That's why I didn't. Had I projected my hands over the goal line, maybe I would have scored. But we talk about it on the RB room, getting your whole body in the end zone. Didn't happen. I believe we had 2 more plays after that. So, I mean, it's just, I can't believe it. There's a lot of heart and perseverance on this team. And it was calm. It was just everybody knew what they had to do.
Okay, then what happened then on the good one?
Yeah, we all figured they're going to pinch down pretty hard. I was going to read it just like any other play, but I was prepared to go over the top again. I just saw some light and I took it. You know, just read it with my eyes.
Did anybody touch you?
Somebody tried to tackle me, but
Was it hard to stay patient? Because it looks like you bounced it out, and if you would have, like you said, maybe tried to go up the middle, they might have stopped you. Was it hard to stay patient with so much riding on that last play?
I couldn't even tell you what was going through my mind. It's you can't explain it. I think you're so focused, you just know what you have to do, and you find a way to do it. And like I said, I was prepared to go over the top if I needed to, but I just read it with my eyes, and that's where I ended up taking it.
Joey, everything you've had to go through for the last year with the injury and missing most of spring, I mean, how does it feel to be here now and be the guy?
Everybody, God's got an amazing plan. And the adversity I've gone through and the struggle with an injury has all paid off in this moment. And I don't think you could write a better script to end it.
Brady, describe your mindset. Get the ball back. You're at your own 20-yard line with 1:39 left in your first collegiate start. What was going through your mind?
Just to treat it like any other drive. I mean, we got a couple quick passes to kind of get a rhythm, and we kind of just fed off that and scored at the end.
That big fourth down play. Describe how that went through.
Just sticking with my keys. I mean, Coach State and Coach Sell give me things to look at, and I just kind of trusted them and trusted the system, trusted the process, and we were able to get the first down.
They seemed to kind of tee off on you a little bit towards the end, got some big hits on you. You just talk about how you wanted to really stick in there and step into those throws, regardless of how they were coming at you.
For sure, it's kind of a part of my game. It's football. It's a physical game, so you just gotta kind of shoulder the blows and just sit in there sometimes and try to deliver the ball on time.
Were you nervous at all first start?
Not nervous, but just really, really excited. Just really excited to play football again. It's like Coach Sid said, it's the greatest game out there, and just really, really a lot of fun today.
Coach, the stat sheet shows that you're 5 for 5 on red zone chances, which is true. But I'm guessing that a couple of times you kicked field goals, get around or punched him in where you had the ball. So you're coming down and you've got another red zone chance. Are you thinking, what should we try now?
We were ready for the jumbo play, and I probably should have called it the series before. Well, I should have called it on the first play, and the little bootleg, and I didn't get it called. But we wanted to put jumbo in there. I wanted to get it inside the 3 where we could use those guys, and we've been practicing a lot. And those defensive guys they're so athletic and powerful. We wanted to get them in there, get Joey on the eye, and let him get after it. And we contemplated on that last play. I was thinking about changing it and running to the other side, and then we finally said, no, let's just win the ball game. Let's run ISO again, and man, it was there. We got it in.
Jamal, what was it like watching that final play?
It was crazy. I mean, words can't really describe it. I know as soon as Joey ran into the end zone, my eyes started tearing up because those are the type of things you dream of, especially as a senior, especially that being my first game. That was picture perfect.
Greg, what influence do you think the amount of plays you guys ran? Coach mentioned you guys wanted to run 45, 50 in the second half. Did you feel wearing down? What influence do you think that had in your offensive production after that?
For sure. That's going to be our goal every game. Run a bunch of plays, and just like Coach Sid always says, just give ourselves an opportunity to truly win in the fourth quarter. We run a bunch of plays on them, and then at the end of the game, we just got to trust it that they're going to be weary, and we're going to be able to move the ball.
Big picture, ESPN, big stage, playing the #1 team. What does this do for this program?
It's getting us on our way to where we want to be, and we're here to get it back. We're here to get the swagger back, and we don't lose in our own stadium. And our kids fought today, and it's a bigger picture. We didn't win the national championship today. We won a ball game. We're 1-0. And we're going to keep working. And I told the kids, where do we want to be week 11? This is a piece of that whole journey, and we're going to keep chipping away until we're a championship football team. And this was a great start.
I know that you were back up to the 11, but when you kicked the field goal, did you have any qualms at all that you were giving them the ball back down 4 with 2:47 left?
No, we had 3 timeouts, and our defense was playing well in the second half. And again, you got to give yourself a chance to win it, and that gave us a chance. You got to have faith, and if you don't have faith, you're never going to win games like this. You're never going to have comebacks like this.
What did you change with the defense? Because they're up 7, their offense had multiple times to extend it, to help you in there. What did they do better in the second half, defensively?
They brought a little bit more pressure, and it caused us some problems, and we missed a couple plays, but you're going to get yours too. If they're going to be aggressive like that, you're going to get some big plays, and we got one to Ellis there, and they were just a little bit more aggressive.
Coach, you got Ben Roberts.
To tie it up at 35, or 30, we made it 35-34. Would you have gone for 2?
Yeah, we already talked about it. We were going to win it right there. There's no overtime. You got one play to beat the national champion, you're going to do it.
Coach, you had Ben Roberts getting a really nice touchdown out there. He's kind of stuff he showed a couple times in the scrimmages as well. How happy are you with the progression that he's made? Hadn't played football in forever.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. It's like he played all his all his college career, and man, that was exciting to see him do that. And I don't know if he in 4 years ever had a more exciting play in baseball than what he did today on the football field.
And then you give him a chance, go for the 2 right after, go right back to him.
And then that was a great play by Brady. It was a great read, and they jumped our inside receiver, and Brady made a nice throw, and Ben dug it out.
Brady, this is the type of game NUC's won a lot over the last 4 years. What was it like to beat a team that outplayed them in the fourth quarter and win it at the end?
It was huge, looking back on the previous couple seasons, they're so tough. They're so tough in the fourth quarter, even. And it's just amazing that we were able to stick with our game plan, trust our defense, and just trust in our whole team and win this one.
Coach, there were some fourth down plays you decided to go for it. Maybe some people around here weren't used to that. We have questioned them. You ever question yourself on some of those?
No, everybody's got to get used to that. We're 4 of 6, and going for fourth downs gives us a chance to win. And people have to understand that when you convert those in the first half and you keep those drives going, that's why we had a chance to win in the fourth quarter. Those guys had to defend 92 plays. When's the last time North Dakota State ever had to defend 92 plays? It's all a process. Everybody's just got to stay calm, and the defense got to go out and bail us out once in a while. But it will help us win ball games.
Carson Wentz, the quarterback of North Dakota State, he was pretty much unstoppable in the first half with his feet. What did you guys adjust to contain him in the second half?
Right, Race Yeaman, by the way, also, I'm sorry. But we just tackled better. We weren't really tackling that well, and we took it upon ourselves to really just stick up, and really tackle better and play better, because we knew we weren't playing our best, and we just started playing better. We got to play better. We played better.
Damon, a couple questions actually. Obviously, you came from University of Arizona. You were there for 3 years. Okay, the atmosphere there is very similar, I would think. I've been there a few times myself. How would you compare the atmosphere here, first-time Grizzly, compared to Arizona, and how do you feel you played in your first college game?
First off, this was the best atmosphere I feel like I've ever been a part of. This was the biggest game in my career. I've been a part of a lot of big games, but this for sure was the biggest game, biggest win, best feeling, one of the best feelings I've had. And I feel like I played okay. I definitely know I can play a lot better than what I played. We just got to get in the film room and make some corrections, and I feel like I can play a lot better.
Coach, you named Brady the #1 guy back in the spring. You stuck with him. Could you have asked for a better, just performance by him in his first ever start?
No, and the thing that was special about this, he had a lot of great plays. Got us in the end zone, got us down the field. But he had adversity where he had some plays and we had some things open, and he never wavered. He knew he missed some. He knew he had some big opportunities. That was what showed me that he's ready to do this thing, because he just turns a page and flushes it and moves on to the next play. That's what championship quarterbacks do, is that, hey, it's never going to be perfect, but you got to come back with a positive play to wipe out the one you just had.
Coach, every player that's ever played here has commented about coming out the tunnel the first time. What was it like for you? It was
pretty emotional. I was trying to put my tough game face on, and I was tearing up a little bit. It was exciting. It was, I've been waiting for a long time to do something like that.
Can you explain the green hat?
Brady's got to be able to see me.
For sure.
It's really hard for him to flip his head over there and find me, and it'll save a couple seconds. I had a red one last year with the blue uniforms, and I just flipped the green one on and get it off as soon as possible. But we need something to stand out. Sure.
Well, Coach mentioned getting your swagger back, #1 team concussion privilege. Do you feel like you got silenced a lot of doubters today?
Oh yeah, big time. I mean, what was it? Brent Musburger, he had us underdogs. I mean, pretty much everybody had us underdogs losing this game at home. So to be able to come out and beat the #1 team, who's also won 4 national championships, is huge for us, especially as an athletic program, because we've been wanting that for a really long time. We've been wanting to get Montana back to the top, and we're headed that way right now.
You know, it's easy to say that you're confident and that sort of thing, but having an outcome like this, I mean, do you guys surprise yourselves at all? You're like, whoa, this is real.
I mean, the feeling is great, but I don't think it's really a surprise to us because of the amount of work we put in all summer. Just watching film so much, we really realize that, I mean, we go toe-to-toe for these guys no matter what they've done. I mean, we can beat these guys, and we really believe that, and I think that's the main reason why we won.
Brady, North Dakota State said that your receiving core was pretty much the difference in the game, the X factor. Just the talent you have there. Can you talk about those guys and how easy it makes it for you?
Let me start off by saying they're all ballers, and they really played a heck of a game today. I certainly missed some throws, but they didn't change anything about how they ran their routes, and they just stuck with it. Wow, they made some great plays, and that's my job to get it to them. I mean, you saw today I'm not a very strong runner, so get it in their hands and let them do the damage.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, fellas.
Thanks.